You can't think of one thing that you like about me? I like when you're sad.
At this point, Marissa doesn't even need to worry about people hating her because of fat phobia. Her personality is doing that exactly. And fat phobia has nothing to do with it now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, the name is Becca. If you haven't watched my other video, go watch it right now, okay? It's an interesting topic about fat activism and fat acceptance. Let's get into what we are going to do today. So today we are here to talk about Marissa Matthews. If you don't know who Marissa Matthews is, she is a fat activist that has been in the media since 2020, okay? And she does content about fat positivity and fat acceptance and everything, all right? But the most controversial part or aspect about her movement is the toxic way that she expressed her word or impose the fat activity or fat acceptance on people and how people relate to it. Has been videos she has done that didn't really sit well with people, considering the things that she says and how she makes her movements know, which is like a different way of her trying to approach the situation, and it comes out toxic and aggressive, and it makes people wonder, is she really a fat acceptance activist, or she's trying to impose aggressiveness and her toxic ways as a form of confidence?
Then I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna delete your inconsiderate comments. I'm gonna delete your wrong comments, and then I'm gonna block you. Because you are not allowed to come into a fat positive space with your thin little tears and demand space in a space that's not for you. So, thank you. Have a good...
She left for a while and then she is back. Marissa Matthews is back on TikTok doing her thing, and then it just gets crazier by the day. All right, per her return, she mentioned that she went to therapy for her own sanity, just to get her, you know, her psyche in check and everything. All right, so obviously people thought she would come back with maybe positivity and more acceptance and all that. She's still here doing her thing and is still toxic. Okay, they are still complaining about it. It seems that Merrissa always confuses aggressiveness with confidence. She makes it seem like approaching things with aggressiveness is the same thing as being confident, and I think that's where she gets it wrong, okay? Because you can't expect to do the same thing over and over and expect to get a different result. You were having people saying negative things about your page and all that because of how you address situations, because of how aggressive you approach things and the way your actions are. You leave social media for a while and then come back with the same energy, the same aggressiveness. Let's just watch her video.
Friendly reminder to my fellow fatties that if you're on public transit, you are allowed to take up space. And if someone is so brazen to say to you can't go there, you're not gonna fit, you're allowed to snap back at them and say, shut the fuck up, I know my own body a little. Which is what I just did to this fucking fat phobic piece of shit on this bus. So just a reminder, you're allowed to take up space, you're allowed to be on public transit regardless of what fat phobic people say to you. Nobody knows your body more than you do, so you can tell everyone else to shut the fuck up.
Person doesn't have a right to even tell her that you are taking up space in this bus or something. All right, she's trying to say that you have no right. You see her, you know she's a big person, you're supposed to use your sight to know that she would take up space. Even if you tell her in a way that is not aggressive, she's gonna attack you because you should know that she needs space. She knows her body, okay? Meanwhile, you could use a different approach to tell the person, okay, maybe I would take more space, all right? So can I just like have this space? All right, you can say it in a nice way, but Merrissa is back and she's telling you, no, you have no right to tell me that I should give you space. This space is mine because you know my body. I know my body. You can't tell me it's not appropriate for me to sit this way or something. So she's basically saying you can clap back at the person and have an aggressive moment with the person, all right? And this is so not a positive moment at all. She might make it like fat acceptance positive moment. Knowing your body is the perfect thing to do. Yes, you have the right to your body. You have the right to let people know that you are in your element. Accept yourself. It's perfect. as I said in my previous video, but don't approach it in an aggressive manner, okay? And that is exactly what Merrissa is doing. She returns and is still aggressive, is still toxic, and is crazy, and is just going to get crazier, because if she doesn't change her mindset and how she approach things, it's gonna get even worse than it already is. She's already blocked so many people from her comment section because she will not take it. All right, she doesn't need your advice, and she doesn't need any. And I just wish some people will not copy her style or the way she chooses to impose her will on people. Okay, everybody has a right to their body and a right to be positive or whatever, all right, but her way is just too toxic, it's too aggressive, and it's just not a positive way to start a movement. And she's been doing it for a long time, and it seems, when is she going to change? That is the question. And I don't feel she's going to change now, because she sees that she is doing everything right by the books, coming out aggressive. And I don't know the therapy that she went to. Being aggressive is so much different from being confident, and I think she always mistakes that. She mistakes aggressiveness with confidence, and that is, I think, what is making her page toxic. And there are so many fat activists that still do the body positivity movement and acceptance, and they do it in a great way, and it's just in a positive light, okay? But Merrissa is just making it worse and worse and worse by the day. With her energy is just very toxic, all right? You can't use aggressiveness to get out a message. The energy that you bring to people, you give to people, is the same energy that you receive, all right? So at this point, it's not even about her body anymore. She's not getting hate because of her body, but because of her behavior, because of how she acts, treats people with aggressiveness. That is the main reason why she's getting the hate that she's getting. And it's not even because of her body or how she looks or how fat or whatever that she looks, okay? So I think if she realizes that, she'll be able to cope and know how to move along with people. That's all right? I just wish people would just look at the positive side of everything, okay? You may not agree with her, so just don't comment. Just keep quiet. Just let her do what she's doing, all right? And you just be your positive self. You don't need aggressiveness to get out your message. You can do it fine by talking and understanding people, okay? Thank you so much for joining me for this video. My name is Becca. Always drink your water. Subscribe to the channel, join the family. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.